I want to say something. You are an extraordinary person. Today, we are talking about a skill that can instantly level up how you speak, write, and tell stories. Descriptive language. Have you ever heard someone explain something and felt like you're actually there? That's not luck, that is skill. Let's break it down in a simple, practical way. What is descriptive language? Descriptive language means using words to create a clear and paint vivid picture in someone's mind. Instead of saying, I walked into a room, say, I stepped into a warm, brightly lit room filled with the smell of fresh coffee. Now, your audience is not just listening, they are experiencing. How to use descriptive language? Use of all five senses: sight, sound, smell, taste, touch. Bring your audience into the moment by engaging sight. What does it look like? The sky was painted orange and purple. Sound. What can you hear? Birds were chirping loudly in the distance. Smell. Any scent. The air smelled like a rain and wet soil. Taste. Does something have flavor? The tea tasted slightly sweet with a hint of ginger. Touch. How does it feel? The sand felt warm and soft under my feet. You can also use descriptive writing by choosing powerful words. Verbs. Verbs are words that express action, either physical, mental, or states of being. Strong verbs convey precise action. These three sentences all describe a similar physical action. Example 1. Hari went to the market. Example 2. Hari ran to the market. Example 3. Hari sprinted to the market. The verbs went, ran, and sprinted all express moving to a destination, the market. In these three sentences, went is neutral and does not tell us much about the action. Ran indicates that Hari may be moving quickly. Sprinted tells us that he was in a rush to get to the market. Each verb tells a different story. Add just enough detail. Don't overload your sentence. The tall, thin, young, energetic, smiling man. It is too much. In a better way, you can say, the energetic young man. Balance is key. Where to use it? Use descriptive language in storytelling, public speaking, podcasts, presentations, social media content, and book writing. Basically, anywhere you want people to feel connected and interested. When to use it? Use it when you want to create emotion, capture attention, make your message memorable. But when you need to explain facts clearly, like instruction or technical info, keep it simple and direct. Benefits of descriptive language. Using descriptive language helps you grab attention instantly, make ideas easier to understand, create emotional connection, make your message stick in people's minds. People may forget words, but they remember experiences. Descriptive writing frequently relies on a dynamic combination of both literal and figurative language, can be evocative. The words can evoke feelings or memories for audience members and connect them more directly to what is being communicated in spoken and written word. Understanding the difference. Literal language refers to the established meaning of a word. In the example, the planet Earth is bigger than the moon. Each word refers to its established meaning. The figurative statement, their eyes were bigger than their stomach, is not intended to mean their eyes were literally larger, but refers to someone who thought they were hungrier than they truly were. Let's make this super clear. Literal language, straight meaning, exact, factual, no imagination. Example, the car is red. Figurative language, creative meaning. This is where things get fun. Figurative language uses creative elements like simile, metaphor, hyperbole, pun, symbolism. First element, simile. It uses like or as. For example, he runs like the wind. Second example, as busy as a bee. These two sentences explicitly compare one thing with another thing of a different kind. Coming to second element, metaphor, direct comparison. A metaphor is a figure of speech that compares two different things by stating that one is the other, highlighting similarities for emphasis or symbolism. For example, time is money. It describes you spend, save, or waste time just like currency. Second example, life is a roller coaster. It describes it has sudden extreme highs and lows. The compared elements are not literally the same but are linked to create a deeper understanding or evoke imagery. Coming to third element, hyperbole, exaggeration. Hyperbole is a deliberate over-the-top exaggeration used to make a point, add humor, or evoke strong emotion. I have told you a million times, my heart is broken into a million pieces. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. It is not meant to be taken literally. Coming to fourth element, pun, wordplay. A pun is a clever form of wordplay that relies on words with multiple meanings or similar sounds to create a humorous effect. Here are several classic examples sorted by the type of wordplay they use. For example, I ate a clock yesterday. It was very time consuming. This phrase becomes a literal description of consuming time. Coming to fifth element, symbolism. Objects represent ideas. Uses symbols to express ideas or qualities in art or literature. A red rose is equal to love. He gave her a heart-shaped necklace. Figurative language is about imagination and emotional impact. Descriptive language, sensory detail. This focuses on real, vivid description using the five senses. Example, the cold wind hit my face as dark clouds rolled across the sky and thunder echoed in the distance. Simple way to remember. Literal is equal to clear and factual. Figurative is equal to creative and imaginative. Descriptive is equal to detail and sensory. Who uses descriptive language? This is used by writers and authors, speakers and presenters, storytellers, podcasters, even you in everyday conversations. The better you describe, the better you connect. Another way to use descriptive language is to incorporate literal elements. A literal element is defined as a specific component of a literary piece. In this case, a speech common literary elements include plot, the logical sequence of events that develop a story; setting, the time and place in which a story takes place; protagonist, the main character of a story, novel or play; antagonist, the character in conflict with the protagonist; narrator, the person who tells the story; dialogue, a conversation between two or more characters in a story; conflict, the issue around which the story revolves; mood, the general atmosphere of the story; theme, the central idea or concept of a story. Apply the following elements to a speech, enhance the stories you tell. Here is your takeaway. Don't just say something happened. Make people see it, hear it, and feel it. That's the power of descriptive language. If you enjoyed this episode, try this. Next time you tell a story, add just one sensory detail and notice how people lean in a little closer. Catch you in the next episode. Follow Words International for more learnings.